Good morning to all of you. How are you? I hope all of you are fit and fine. Today we are going to revise the Browning version which was written by Terence Rattigan. In our previous class we have discussed some important questions. Few questions was left. Those questions we will summarize today. Okay? And we have seen that this Browning version is a play in which all three unities of play is present. Means to say that there is the unities of time, unity of place and unity of action is seen here. Unity of time, unity of place and unity of action is seen here. Okay. In this we have seen the unity of time, place and action, and these are the three most essential characteristics of a play. Three most important characteristics of a play. Okay. Unity of time, unity of place and unity of action. Now we have to discuss the today's first question. First question is, how does Frank and Tableau react on arrival of Millie Crocker Harris? How do Frank and Tableau react on the arrival of Millie Crocker Harris? Okay. How do Frank and Tableau react? How do Frank and Tableau react on the arrival of Millie Crocker Harris? And while we are discussing this chapter, we have seen that Millie Crocker Harris had reached that particular place where Frank and Tableau were talking about Crocker Harris. And who is she? Who is she, Millie Crocker Harris? She is the wife of Mr. Crocker Harris, who was the class teacher, who was the master of Tableau. And tell me, Tableau was how many years old? Kepler was how many years old? And we have seen that Kepler was 16 years old. Okay, let's start our answer. The reactions was differ. The reactions differ on seeing Mrs. Harris, on seeing Millie Cropper Harris. Frank feels infinitely relieved. Frank feels infinitely relieved. Infinitely. Frank feels infinitely relieved on seeing her. Maybe he was waiting. Maybe he was waiting for her. Maybe he was waiting for her. Maybe he was waiting for her. Tableau is on the other hand Tableau is on the other hand Tableau is on the other hand had got frightened. Tableau on the other hand had got frightened on seeing her. Seeing her means seeing Mrs. Cropper Harris. He wonders now I am going to develop these two lines, okay? He wonders if Mrs. Cropper Harris has heard what he was speaking about Mr. Crocker Harris okay. He wonders, Taplo was frightened that might be Mrs. Crocker Harris has heard what he was speaking about Mr. Crocker Harris. He is afraid that if the matter he is afraid that the matter is reported to he is afraid that if the matter is reported to Mr. Crocker Harris, if matter is reported to Mr. Crocker Harris, the matter is reported to Mr. Crocker Harris, he might not get his removed. He might not get his removed. Okay. He was afraid. Taplo was afraid that if the matter, what is the matter? Matter was that he was talking about the lacuna, he was talking about the drawback of Mr. Crocker Harris. That's why he was afraid. That's why he was afraid that if the matter was reported to Mr. Crocker Harris, by whom? By whom this matter would be reported? This matter would be reported by Mrs. Crocker Harris, that your student was speaking about you, which is not good about you. Then might Mr. Crocker Harris not get his removed, not might give his removed. And what is this word mean? Remove. In the British countries, this word remove mean to get the passing certificate, to get the division, and this is the tradition which is followed in the British countries, that on the last day students get their remove, student gets their passing certificate, student gets their division by the class teacher. That's why he was afraid that, he means Taplo. Taplo was afraid that if Mrs. Crocker Harris would complain about Taplo to Mr. Crocker Harris, then he might not give his remove. All of you have written this. Now I am going to rub this, okay? Or take a screenshot. Okay, now we have to discuss the next question. Next question is, what is funny about Tableau's attitude towards Crocker Harris? Okay, what is the funny about Tableau? What is the funny about Tableau's What is the funny about Tableau's attitude What is funny about Tableau's attitude towards Crocker Harris? Towards Crocker Harris. Okay. What is the funny about Tableau's attitude towards Crocker Harris? And the funny thing about this Tableau is that he doesn't like the attitude of Crocker Harris. In spite of that, he likes him. And we have seen that he had said to his science teacher, Mr. Prime, that Mr. Crocker Harris doesn't like those people who like him. Means to say that he means Mr. Crocker Harris doesn't like those people who praise him, who provoke him, who motivate him. He doesn't like those people because he doesn't want to hear the appraisal, the praiseworthy things about him. And this is the thing which was liked by Crocker Harris. Instead of this thing, nothing was liked by Tableau. In spite of that, he said that I like the attitude of Mr. Crocker Harris. And these all things which we have seen in this play tells us about the funny character of Tableau, how he behaved towards his master. Now let's start writing the answer of this question. Let's start. The funny aspect of Tableau's attitude The funny aspect of Tableau's attitude towards Crocker Harris The funny aspect of Tableau's attitude towards Crocker Harris is the fact that he likes Crocker Harris. He likes Harris in spite of having, in spite of having resentment, in spite of having resentment against him, on many counts, he himself admits, he means Tableau admits so saying that he can't help it, that he can't help it. Okay. What is the funny about Tableau's attitude? Funny thing about this thing? Funny about the Tableau's attitude. What is the funny about Tableau's attitude towards Crocker Harris? And this Tableau's attitude is towards Crocker Harris. What is the funny thing about Tableau's attitude towards Crocker Harris? Means this thing makes us happy, this thing makes us laugh about Tableau, which was seen in this play, and we have seen that the funny aspect of Tableau's attitude, towards Crocker Harris is that he likes Harris in spite. This is the word which changes the whole meaning of the sentence. This is the turning point. This is the word which changes the answer, from the positive to the negative aspect. He likes Harris in spite means he likes everything, but what thing he doesn't like? He, in spite of having resentment, against him. He doesn't like him on many counts. In spite of that, he said that I likes him and he can't do anything.